Hi, it's Monday the 26th of August. This is my allotment update, which is a bit late because I broke my femur. Well, I broke my hip mountain biking 11 weeks ago. So it was a fracture at the top of the left femur, so they call it a hip fracture, which resulted in a dynamic hip screw. I'll add some pictures in now. Show you how that happened, which was on the North Yorkshire Moors. Bikepacking, a bag went through the front wheel, locked the front wheel up and sent me over the handlebars and fractured femur. So there you go. But hey, I've been very busy on the allotment. I've managed to do a lot of things once I've recovered, including putting a new shed up as well. I've modified the compost bin. I'll show you around. So the new shed, here it is. Yeah, it's a bit overkill, probably, but like I say, I've been badly injured, nowhere to go, no money to spend, and I thought, well, we need a new shed, so why not? So that's been put on a timber base, pressure treated base, and then it's anchored down as well, so it does get quite windy on this allotment. Show you around that. So there you go, new shed. So the greenhouse, I'm really impressed with these peppers. So the peppers I've never grown before, yellow peppers, but look at where they've come on in the ground. Really pleased with those. Yeah, very nice. And we've had a lot of cucumbers off that plant as well, and the usual tomatoes. So everything in there, happy with. Again, being injured, it's been a real struggle trying to keep up with all this. So I'll move on to the compost bin. So the compost bin has been modified so I can basically open it at both sides. So the larger container is the main composting area, then it gets moved into this second one, which I can just take that door out and then get to the compost. It's just a lot easier. So I've got some fresh compost there to go down, which I tend to put down at the end of October. And that's the bike that tried to kill me as well, which I've changed a few bits on since the accident, but I'm back riding it. It's not put me off. So there's your compost bin, really important. Just gonna have a look around there. See, I can walk now as well, which helps, doesn't it? So yeah, with the compost bin and the shed, I'm set up for years here, and it's all nice and neat and organised, which is me all over. So I'll give you a tour of what's been growing as well. Again, it's finally warmed up, so the cucumbers are doing really well. To say they're outside as well, we've had quite a lot off that. Parsnips, I've had a few out of the ground. Really difficult to get out. I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong there. But yeah, they can stay in there. We can just keep taking them out when we need them, which is what I like about the root veg. The swede, my partner planted these when I was badly injured. She's done a great job. So they were plug plants bought from Marshall's, but I just wanted to get things in, even though I was at home injured. I thought, well, we've got to keep trying, haven't we? So yeah, tomato plants outside. The wind's not helped, but they're looking okay. I've managed to start tidying things up. Now I'm mobile again. The courgettes have been a great success. To be honest, I've been giving stuff away because they've been growing that fast. But we're getting towards September now, so things are calming down a little. So there's all your courgettes. Runner beans, all flowered for later on in the season. Kale, I've as much kale as I would ever need. Some of these cabbages. These are ones that are succession planted, and they have actually sort of caught up the other ones. again, that needs a bit more practice on my part anyway. So just moving along, I've put some lamb's lettuce in there from seed, but that's not working out. So anyway, I've got some seed growing in the greenhouse. Nothing seems to have taken there. I think the seed must be getting eaten. If you had any ideas about things like that, please put that in the comments. I've got 2 rows of potatoes to come up in September. Really need to get them out. Sorry about the plane. Rhubarb's been great. Apart from the wind again. But yeah, it's all looking good. And I've got some more sort of autumn brassicas there as well. Can't remember what I've put in sometimes. It's all written down. So, broccoli and cabbage. That broccoli's been attacked by something. But yeah, I've got some French dwarf beans. They're doing okay. And you should put them in rows together alongside each other because it's something to do with pollination. Spinach for later on in the year. I think it looks like the rats have attacked 2 of those cabbages. Never mind. Like I say, I've not been able-bodied. I've only been able to walk for the last 5 weeks. So, you know, it's not too bad. Beetroot, that can stay in the ground. You don't have to worry about that. You can just keep taking it. Again, these are more survival crops in difficult times, I suppose. Just watch where I'm walking. We don't want any accidents, do we? So, butternut squash. Again, Kath's put those in for me because I couldn't do anything. I've chucked some muck down there ready for something else to go in. I've got winter onions and shallots coming, garlic. I've got some more spring cabbage. Don't know where I'll put those yet. I'm just trying to keep things going all year because it's okay having everything in one hit, but we need succession. That's kale, that'll go over into winter, autumn, winter. Broccoli, I need to repair that. That's got blown down. Bad winds here. I keep saying it, but so I've got leeks there, and I've got 1 cauliflower left. So, and it's not gone to flower. The others did. So those leeks, they'll be later on. They have started to flower those. A few more runner beans, French dwarf beans, should I say, and a load of bricks there. When I took the shed down. Yeah, the hazelnut trees, well, I'm thinking I'm going to take these out in the middle and turn this into more of a garden for herbs, something like that, just, you know, like an open space. So I've cut some of the trees down. I'll sort that out in the autumn, sort of winter. Now I've got my plum and my cherry tree there. The plot next to me, yeah, someone should be taking that on soon. That's getting a real mess, is that? It's just, it's a shame. You really have to want to do this. And I've got the little storage place. I've got a lot of muck there. My neighbour has horses, so I can get all the muck I want, which is really useful. I start stacking that up ready for autumn, as I say. No dig. Put the muck or compost down sort of mid to the end of October, and that feeds the soil over the winter. So that's the idea, and it seems to work for me. So it's considering the state I've been in, it's not bad. But as I was talking to a friend of mine, Mike, it's when you're being self-reliant, you can't really afford to get yourself injured like that. So I will be backing that off a bit. I'll be riding things a bit tamer and a bit not so remote on my own. Luckily I had a friend with me when I had the accident, so it worked out okay. So yeah, I really do like the shed. But hey, I don't drink, I don't smoke, so why not, eh? So yeah, that's my late August update.